job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
On fourth down, they'll run it looking for the first. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And it's aggressive, right? You're in your own territory, going for it on fourth down, and it can be scary to think about if you don't get it. You set them up with good field position. But I like trusting your offense, knowing you can go out there and get the first down.
He's looking to throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. Fires downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Sellers. Feeling some heat. On the run, fires downfield. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
This defense doesn't even have a chance to blink after just giving up an explosive play. You get lined up, and all of a sudden they're throwing it over your head again into the end zone. They better get ready, lined up. I'd expect another shot coming up.
They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy moving well.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They want to just keep throwing it. Gets it out quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
That's reeled in. It's Douglas. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now on second and short after the first down completion. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And that pass intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, South Carolina. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Not a chance. Missed it. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. And that'll do it. Here in the 2nd quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. All lined up and ready to go for a great 2nd half ahead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by... And they stop him at the 21. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Snags it on the right. Oh, look out. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
and they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I could go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Quarterback checking off. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Brooks. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Throwing right. He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air, it's Morton. Got it set up on the outside. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd.
The RPO game works really well for this offense because the running back is very patient. It's a bit of a delayed handoff, but he's very good at finding the creases and finding the lanes and then putting his foot in the ground and getting north.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah.
Deep shot for the end zone. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. 1st down here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw, it's Morton. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route.
And it's his 4th interception of the night. Looking for more room.
Man, I've been there. This is one of those games you just want to forget right away and turn the page. 4 picks now thrown by this guy, and you're just not able to make your reads. Things aren't clicking. You're not seeing the field, and the ball's not coming out right. Next week cannot come soon enough for him, I can tell you that.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Unleashes one. Makes a connection. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Getting the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecock. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
Texas Tech, 17.
He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, I should have ran a better route.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them: calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just...
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Morton. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better, though.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Time to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Going over the top. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. Got his man on the right. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Takes it the other way. Past the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. What a great play by the defensive, paying it off with the interception return. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points. And now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall when the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Set to kickoff.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field.
He wants to go deep. Makes the catch on the left. He's off to the races. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner goes down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll try to get the corner here on the jet sweep. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that's just a great job by the defense shutting down that jet sweep. You see the team speed they have on defense. They are willing and ready and able to go sideline to sideline with anybody in the country.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Gonna take a shot. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the pummeling has started.
Salt into wound, right? Late.